Got any tea bags, mate? How's it going, everyone? It's Artifact, and it's Tuesday, and you know what that means, don't you? Well, nothing really, it's just Tuesday. Anyway, today we have got a Vital Synth, a little bit of Ratchet and Clank fun, a bit of a arpeggiated Logic-specific thing, but stick around even if you don't use Logic, because I still love you. A little bit. And then finishing off with a cup of tea. So yeah, make sure you stick around to the end of the show, so that you get to watch me sip my tea, because I've got a bit of Bonjela in my mouth, which is like a it's like a paste for like mouth sores, you know. So yeah, when that's worn off, then I can sip the tea. Anyway, that's enough about me. Let's listen to the music. So this is the Hot Potato ARP synth, and the reason why is because I went to our beautiful text-to-speech website, uberduck.ai, chose the Ratchet and Clank, and typed in Hot Potato, just because it's the first thing that popped into my head, which normally does on a Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. Yeah.
Hot potato.
And again, it just goes off on some algorithmic chaos.
Hot potato.
And I just really enjoy when that happens, because it's like an artifact, and that's like kind of my name. So I thought, yeah, let's do something like that. Yeah. Anyway, so I've like picked out this bit that looped, and I re-looped it again. So I thought that was quite interesting. So I threw that into the sample section, of course. And whoa, there's already a lot of stuff going on here. Let's turn off our unwelcomed dinner guests. So here's what I started with, right? Threw it into here as well and pitched it down accordingly, and then added LFO ramp up to cycle through the waveform. And on here, like, it kind of sounds way different to the original sample, but I've frequency modulated together to solve that. So they kind of like add a nice texture to it together. And then yeah, literally a bit of a kind of sub bass underneath. And that's already sick on its own. Like really nice textures, etc., etc. Reverb, a bit of compression brings out a bit more high end. And distortion, just for the sake of the god of distortion. Yeah, so anyway, I didn't know that you could use the MIDI effects to create an arpeggiator, and that it sounds so easy, so good and easy. So in Logic, I've done that, and I've just played in a chord here. And then, it won't stop. Okay, it stopped. Alright, yeah, in the ARP, you can literally just select the rate, choose different kind of variations. And I like that you can change the note length as well. So I've automated this here. So what happens is at the beginning, like in the kind of build up, we've got like the notes are like really long at 100%. And then as we get towards the drop, it goes down to like 50% note length. So they become a lot shorter, more staccato. And that enables us to have a bit more space when we get to the drop. So it can go from becoming like a full-on long sustained intro kind of melody to then becoming a complementary kind of background stabby rhythm that just kind of sits like underneath the bass and stuff like that. Underneath, like more like in the background. I don't mean underneath in the EQ, because I've taken out the low end as well, and that's also automated here. Like in the intro, I've left it all in, and then as we get to the drop, just like for the purposes of this tutorial, I've just EQ'd that. Yeah, so at the end it becomes just more of a high-end sound with a bit more space because the notes are shorter. So yeah, fantastic stuff. I love that arpeggiator. Thank you to my mate Lenny who showed me that last night at the studio. But yeah, an arpeggiator, I think that this is the way I would go about using arpeggiators in future. I would just like make the sound in Vital like it's just one sound that you can just hold down, and then I would use the arp separately in Logic. So then obviously you can do that in Ableton as well, I suppose, or whatever software you use. But yeah, I think that's really cool to just... I think the Logic ARP is really cool. And also I think Ratchet and Clank was a good game. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video today. Again, as I said, it's Tuesday. This kind of Bonjello is still active, but I'm going to just sip some tea now because the video is over. So it's quite a nice temperature. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys have a wicked day. And yeah, if you want to support me, crack on to my Patreon down below. You can join our Discord, and in there we have daily chats about not just music production, but also investing, dating advice, fitness, all kinds of life stuff, because it's a family. We talk about real things too. Yeah, it's actually really, really cool. I'm really, really enjoying it. Anyway, yeah, peace.